Hey YouTube, I had a couple people ask me how did I come up with the jetting recommendations for this new engine. And honestly, there's a couple different ways. First, you can have an air fuel meter or a dyno and run the car on that and see if you're running lean or rich or whatnot. Unfortunately, I don't have that option. I don't have one of those available to me. So what I did is literally just drivability. You always have to start out with a baseline. The baseline I started with, this is a 1641 C35 cam. It's got 8.3 to 1 compression, and that's pretty much in line with what the cam manufacturer recommends. These are stock ported heads, gasket ported, intake ported, exhaust ported, stainless steel valves, and single HD springs to go along with the camshaft as well. Anytime you start, you need to start with a baseline. The baseline, per the Weber book, Samba, local Volkswagen shop down at Triangle, and some other friends, was 50 idles, 160 airs, F11 emulsion tubes, and 115 main jets. Luckily, all I had to do was change out the air and main jets. Everything else was there when I got the carbs. Drove it around, runs good. The issue I had was with the 115s, the engine would start to get a little warm when I'd try to go down the highway. So I took the 115s out, put the 125s in, that came with the carburetor, and I've put a little over 100 miles on highway since then, and it's worked great. Engine temps are fantastic. Now my mileage is suffering a little bit. So I'm gonna probably grab some 120 mains from JC down there at Triangle and give that a shot. But regarding the swapping mains and stuff, as you can see, twin carbs in here on a Type 1 Beetle, really isn't a whole lot of room. I've got a carburetor on a bench over here that we can go ahead and look at, and I can show the person that asked me the question how to swap out the main jets and air jets. I can show you over on the bench. It'd be much easier. Alright, so here's the Weber 40 IDF off of the car. Up at this point here on both sides are your idle jets, and that is responsible again for your idle through approximately 3,000 RPMs. Right here are your idle mixture screws. The little jam nut and screw on the opposite side is actually your air bypass screws. I highly recommend you keep those closed. You have a vacuum port for a vacuum advanced distributor. Now to get to the main jets, those are located right up top. Simply unscrew it, and your entire jet stack comes out. There's 2 of them per carburetor, 1 for each barrel. So on this one, you see the entire jet stack. Take the holder off. Your emulsion tube is right here in the center. Air correction jet up top, and your main jet. Main jet is responsible for 3,000 RPMs approximate on up. Air correction jet helps control the airflow at 4,000 RPMs and up. To do a jet swap, simply just twist, pull out your main, swap out your main jet, put them back together, drop them in, snug them up, and literally all you would do once they are hand tight is just give it a little snug. And that's it. That's swapping out the jets on the Weber IDF series.